wait. I can't hear what he said.
Are you trying to say he don't scale to Naruto? Because that's the most ridiculous.
I was gonna mention a small list of a list of points, not points that I'm trying to, but like a summarization of everything, basically, right? So if we're talking pre-vote
he
2,
don't scale to
right?
Naruto. Is that what you're trying to say?
Yes, that's what he's trying to say. And be quiet.
I'm saying he does not scale to Naruto. I'm saying Naruto.
That is a ridiculous statement. If he didn't scale to Naruto, he would be able to fight Naruto.
Finish. Okay, not scale doesn't mean that he can't be like somewhat. I'm saying they're not equal, and he's definitely not stronger.
Definitely stronger.
Okay, then let's go down the list. Right, first one, Naruto before, basically like getting like bringing out the stage mode and everything. Right, gave a lot of chakra to the alliance, right? So you could argue he's not technically at full power at the moment. He's like gave them the equivalent, gave thousands.
Right now, hold on, let me debunk.
No. He's summarizing. These are not points for you to attack.
No. We going to point.
He's saying he's summarizing.
Interrupting him.
All right.
No, he's not trying to debate you on these points.
We'll do this really quick. All right. So that's the first thing, right? Second, to even have it be relative or equal. To basically when he uses that stage mode on top of KCM2, he needed to
respond to any of these points.
Stop interrupting!
And this is a summary. I'm saying at this point, right? We're done with the discussion. I'm adding a summarization of why he doesn't scale.
He does scale
equally or not.
Because you guys already discussed these anyway, so it's not point.
Okay, so we already went over the Jugo thing, right? Your counter was essentially that the mark is not there, and I've already brought up that would be consistent with like visual changes, especially like a merger like that. He's still inside of the Susanoo, and literally the only counter is that he's chilling in there, which isn't supported at all from a narrative standpoint. Then, literally, when it comes to vote 2, he's basically shown to be weaker during the Kaguya fight, considering that like Naruto can spam close to fight Kaguya, and then when he awakens his power. Right? I mean, he gets better with the ray gun. He still states that Naruto was holding back, and at most they're shown to be equal then when he's bloodlusted and wants to kill him. Even states that he needs the chakra from the Bijou to be able to beat him, right? So it's consistent throughout the whole thing that basically he doesn't scale at all. There's also the fact, this is Naruto didn't use boil release at any point in his fight with Sasuke. And that boil release would at least lowballing give him like a multiplier compared to like a first chakra gate. Considering let
me explain why this won't work. First off, boil release.
You're not arguing here.
If he wants to
contest him, he's giving a summarization of his argument.
No, he said he's done. He said he's
done.
Edgar, I'm done. If he wants to attack it, that's fine. I'm done at this point.
All right, the reason the boil release wouldn't work is because the way it operated against Kaguya is put, so it will be the same thing as Sasuke. So
sure before you used it. Even if it lasted
it's still Sasuke could literally just counter it with the Almighty Push, and we've seen the Almighty Push destroy the entire.
Okay, the problem with that, right, is you can only use Amir. You want to discuss this part? We'll do it really quick. Mighty Push. Unless you can show me otherwise, can only be used in like after a 5-second interval. So if he fails to use it the first time, he's literally going to get blitzed to oblivion. And even then, he's still going to get blitzed beforehand because boil release doesn't just increase physicality; it increases speed as well. Instead, it pushes the body like beyond its utmost limits in the data book.
Okay, you using stuff we didn't see.
The data book. Using the data book.
If we use data books, first of all, I don't get why you so good with data books now, but. Like if somebody brings up something like
you literally brought up nothing from the data book that contradicted. I brought up a data book scan that contradicted what you were saying. So I would need evidence from the data book that's not usable.
Look, what I'm saying is the one and only time we see Naruto do that, all it did was push Kaguya back, meaning that it would operate the same way the Almighty Push would. Thus, Sasuke can counter.
You think the boil release is an Almighty Push equivalent? It's literally defined as Taijutsu. Do you remember the host of the Five Tails? And literally, during the fight with Killer Bee and Naruto, yeah, when he uses it, it's physical. It literally is going to blitz Sasuke before Sasuke can even use an Almighty Push, and with that AP increase, will literally just tear him to shreds with his
None of that matters. The Almighty Push will push Naruto away.
I just explained why Sasuke wouldn't even have time to use it. One, he can only spam it after like a 5-second interval. Nothing.
No, we're applying pain logic to Sasuke.
Okay, can you
Pain logic.
You do know it's stated to be the
Bro,
same
that's
thing in the
tough.
data book, right? You would have to demonstrate to me that
This
basically
nigga
he's
said
capable
pain
of.
logic.
Yeah, pain is the best
Fucking
example. Okay, all right, right. You don't want to use pain? Then why would Sasuke have even the other abilities, right? If we want to dismiss pain, right? Madara didn't even show most of the abilities of the Rinnegan. So why would not
Hold on,
Sasuke
hold
have
on.
all the other ones if we
Hold on,
can't
hold
use pain as a basis to demonstrate
hold
how the abilities work?
on. We know that everybody get the Renegon gets all the abilities. But what I'm saying is, as far as that whole 5 second thing, it really wouldn't matter because I'm not saying Sasuke would be saying he would do it when if Naruto did boil,
If he did boil release, it's over because Sasuke doesn't even have the speed advantage. Like he doesn't have the speed advantage prior since he's going all out and Naruto's holding back, right? But if I were to somehow round by boil,
no, wait. First of all, Sasuke is faster. First of all,
prove it.
didn't you see the fight where Taijutsu wise Naruto couldn't do nothing to him? And on top of
Naruto
that,
was holding back.
That's all filler. All filler. It's all filler. That didn't happen in the manga.
And it's filler. That was base Naruto, not six-path sage mode, right? I'm obviously talking about a six-path sage mode Naruto.
If it's irrelevant, why'd you bring it up, nigga?
No.
God.
Point being, Sasuke has precognition, thus he has better reaction.
Precog means snap. Okay.
Naruto
You know,
better precog.
okay. You know the problem with
Yeah.
precog, right? If you can't react to the precog, it's pointless.
And Naruto's is used to fighting niggas with precog.
Hold on. Let me establish this.
Exactly.
Sasuke has better reaction. He has better reaction speed than Naruto.
No, he doesn't. I literally would be contradicted by the fact that he's like capable of reacting to Kaguya, and Kaguya can like blitz Sasuke even with like the perfect Susanoo, even while drained.
Hold on.
Like,
we know
she was
Sasuke.
not fun.
Wait. We know Sasuke is the same speed as Naruto because Naruto does the life counter and Sasuke blitz moderate. So
that's literally not even his best speed feat. That's not
even
low
that's auto dodge, dude. That's not anything.
Yeah, I wouldn't even use that for speed. And why would that correlate to Sasuke?
That's not even an example of reaction time. That's actually an example of precognition.
Yeah, that was actually him using precog to dodge that.
Another example, the third Raikage, when he Rasengan him in the chest to make him pierce himself.
Yeah, that was actually a good reaction.
So literally, Naruto would have the same kind of
Naruto next is precog.
He just did that call.
I'm sorry, Amir, but there's literally nothing Sasuke brings to the table that Naruto doesn't have a counter for.
That's like Naruto's whole point is like to counter Sasuke. That's kind of why.
Not only that, Naruto knows all of the Rinnegan abilities.
Yeah,
exactly.
One of the reasons why Obito. That's like one of the reasons why Obito didn't want to use them.
With the Rinnegan abilities, then
He left. He left.
We gotta sit you. Oh, he's back. He's back.
Okay. Amir, as we've established, right, he basically knows all the Rinnegan abilities. He has counters to everything. Like, he knows how to fight off the soul rip now, right, since he's been exposed to Naruto.
My main point
you are not going to interrupt him.
Well, no, go ahead. I've already established everything, right? So,
okay. So my point, Sasuke has precognition, better reaction time, and the same speed, travel speed as Naruto. And on top of that, Naruto got no W's against Sasuke. Sasuke is 1-0. He's dangerous here. I rest my case.
All right.
All wrong.
Okay. Nice. False on all ends. All right. So let's go down the list. Nothing proves he has better reaction speed. In fact, on the contrary, him holding back, Naruto holding back, and Sasuke going all out proves that.
Hold on. Let me debunk that. Hold on. Let me debunk it. Firstly, hold on.
Why are we still on his server?
Wait, hold on. Okay, you want to do this as a debate/discussion, right? Not like as a summarization, right? So right now you weren't summarizing. You were literally bringing up multiple points as like a counter. So let me address them one by one, right? So then you can address them. So basically, he's holding back. Naruto is, right? Boil also gives him a massive amp to reaction speed. Also based off of like what we can use to scale. Like Kaguya, Naruto should have better reaction time. So that debunks Sasuke having better reaction time. Outside of, I don't know, amping himself with the Bijou, Naruto still is capable of amping himself with Nature Chakra or adding Boil Release on top of that, and he'd still be able to body. All right, so that takes care of the reaction, right? Travel speed is irrelevant in this case, right? This isn't about a race between the two. Naruto also has precog. So, and again, the precog is pointless if Sasuke can't react to what he's seeing via the precog, right? And whether or not they have W's over each other doesn't mean scrap, because that's at different points in the manga, right? I'm talking about Vote 2 and also during the latter end of the war arc between like Obito and then like right after Obito. The other stuff doesn't have anything to do with this discussion. Even then, you can still say Naruto has a W. Do you remember Naruto capturing Sasuke and putting him under rope and like pretending to be him? I could very much call that a W. So
Oh my gosh.
No.
That is literally a W.
Hold on. The reason that's not a W is because that wasn't a full battle. That wasn't a full fight.
That's still a fight. He attacked him, right? It still meets the definition of a fight.
Or you could use the fact how salty Sasuke was when they're on the rooftop and saw how much damage his Rasengan would have done to him.
That wasn't a fight.
He also lost.
That wasn't a full battle, and plus that never ended because it was interventions and that.
But the showing, right, is that his Rasengan would have killed Sasuke. It had more potent.
You do realize Sasuke would have ended the series if he decided to kill Naruto at the final battle, which he
know
could.
they clash. The series would end with Sasuke's side, right?
Okay, how does that correlate to right now? Amir, that would only mean that Sasuke was like barely above Naruto at that point, right? That one example. We're talking about the end of the series.
Hold on. Before I forget this, let me get your first.
Broke rule 4 again.
Hold on. Before I forget this, let me
rule 4 again.
Okay, go ahead and all. Go ahead and all. Go ahead.
Let me go debunk the first point. First off, Naruto wasn't holding back by the midway point of that fight because Sasuke literally said Naruto's trying to kill him. He said, "Oh, so
he said he's trying to kill him after he absorbed the chakra."
Not before. That proves from down there, from the midway point of that fight to the end of it.
That's
Naruto
after Sasuke amped himself, though. We're not talking about amped Sasuke. In a 1v1 where he's all present, right?
That's irrelevant. He didn't need to amp himself. Point being, is proven that Naruto was going all out against Sasuke after that.
Only after
Wait.
Oh
that's headcanon. Make him prove the point. Make him prove that point. Make him prove it. Why? Prove that he didn't.
Amir, that's after Sasuke amps himself, right? And you can still argue Naruto was still wanting to hold back. It's still clear from his facial expressions, his talk with Sasuke from afterwards, that he still wasn't true.
There's no evidence to prove he.
Yes,
there's
there is.
zero
His
evidence to
little
prove
talk
he needed
with
to amp
Sasuke.
himself.
Amir, I can go get the scan, but literally his talk with Sasuke.
I posted all of them. From that fight.
I'm gonna get you a picture that proves that Sasuke. I'm gonna get you a picture that proves that Sasuke.
After the fight is over, Naruto even tells Sasuke that he doesn't want him to die. The whole point was, even up to that point, he wasn't trying to kill Sasuke.
Right here,
I
the scan.
The scan just now.
I'm gonna prove. This picture proves they were even matched, so Sasuke didn't need to get it.
And before he shows them punching fists.
Are you talking about that scene? That's literally before he says that Naruto is going all out. That's still when Naruto suppressed. And Sasuke at that moment is still trying to kill him.
Point being, he didn't need to amp himself with the tail beast. There's no evidence that suggests he was.
No. Wrong. You're shifting the burden of proof. You're shifting the burden of proof. The burden of proof.
Are you saying? Wait. Forget that. Are you saying, Amir? Are you literally implying that he didn't get stronger from absorbing the Bijou chakra?
I'm saying he didn't need to do it. And on top of that, the whole reason why he did it.
Answer the fucking question.
He even says afterwards, after the massive blast, before his eye goes out, that he says he needs the Bijou to win. That scan is literally posted earlier.
He said enough. That's the only word that matters. He said enough.
No, that's not the only thing that matters.
He was trying to kill him.
You're being dishonest right now. I'm sorry.
I'll post all the scans right now. I got them all in order. Right there.
Donovan.
Right there.
Thank you.
Okay, so him saying enough. That proves
that right there.
That proves he was getting sick.
No, that doesn't prove anything. You're one part of it. Look, he says, I don't want to kill you.
They were evenly matched, and Sasuke.
They were not.
No, they were not.
Holding back, and he didn't use boil release at all in the fight.
Naruto had an advantage on Sasuke in the fight, and Naruto was still
dominating.
Sasuke was trying to
dominating him the whole fight.
Okay, hold on, right? This is all just ad nauseum, all right?
Fucking idiot.
Amir is always going to contest.
Hey, who just broke a rule?
Look, right? This is going on ad nauseum, all right?
I know. Let me just say one last thing. He wants to use the anime so much, right? Let's use this one scene. So you remember when Sasuke managed to get down the Kirin? Do you know why he managed to do that in the Kirin?
Wait, hold on. That's irrelevant. That's irrelevant because Naruto's tail beast.
You want to use the anime so much, right?
Hold on. That's irrelevant. That's irrelevant because Naruto's tail beast bomb would not have killed Sasuke.
He literally could have fired it. It would have wrecked the Susanoo. It would have damaged him more.
You know what? Actually, I got proof for this. Madara literally says the tail beast. his perfect Susanoo rivals the tail beast. The tail beast.
That means nothing.
That would only be relevant for Madara. Perfect Susanoo varies in power. You think Madara's perfect Susanoo?
Oh my god. Hold on. Amir, you have broken Rule 4 52 times in this discussion.
I don't care about the rule breaking right now. What I care about is you're implying that Madara's perfect Susanoo is equal to Sasuke's perfect Susanoo at this point. Do you know how much lore that breaks and how much power scaling that breaks? If Madara as EOS or even at the fight in Hashirama scales to Sasuke right now, it is perfect Susanoo. Literally nothing of this story makes sense. He would have one shot at Hashirama.
Oh no. I'm not saying the Susanoo are equal. All I'm saying is this proves Sasuke Susanoo is above tail beast level or at.
No, it's not. You cannot.
Oh my god! It's not even referring to the Nine Tails. It's referring to just the Biju.
And Biju are all different levels too.
Holy crap!
It's a vague ass statement.
That statement would only apply at most for like the complete Nine Tails. We're talking about a Naruto that's significantly above a complete Nine Tails.
Hold on. Not only is that statement being taken out of context by you, but if you want to apply that kind of logic, then that means the Raikage should have absolutely bodied the Susanoo because he was said to be Biju level.
Yeah, Biju level. Yeah, his chakra's on the power of Biju right now. They said the Firecracker Summit.
Do you think the Raikage can be end of series like Six Paths Naruto? You think the Raikage can just hit him with a Liger Bomb?
All right, I'm gonna use the argument. So what I will say is
anti-factors in Sasuke.
Okay, look, I'm gonna use the argument. What I will say is this though. Under no circumstances could Naruto have killed Sasuke in that fight because Sasuke could have absorbed his tail beast bomb.
He literally needs to touch the technique, and we've never seen absorbing something on that. Okay, if that was the case, right, then why did Madara never absorb tail beast bombs?
We're not talking about Madara. We're talking about Sasuke, remember? And Sasuke has the ability to absorb all jutsu. So he would have absorbed
it. That. He cannot absorb all jutsu. He cannot absorb genjutsu, and that's a freaking no limits fallacy. That's like saying that Sasuke, during the events of like the Kaguya fight, would be able to absorb. Here is an example. Why then does not like Sasuke like absorb the Truth Seeking Orb? Or even if that, right? Even if you want to say that his ability didn't awaken until later, why does as an adult he doesn't absorb any of Momoshiki's techniques?
Momoshiki techniques. What? Momoshiki was literally.
You just literally stated. No, you literally stated that it could absorb all jutsu, right? Momoshiki's techniques are jutsu. They're literally jutsu. So why does he not absorb like the lava golem or the firebird or any of his energy weapons? Huh?
Oh, I got one. Cyber, I got one. You remember when he launched that giant Biju bomb that Naruto had to tank and almost like die for? Why did Sasuke absorb that?
There's nothing stating that Sasuke couldn't absorb it. It's simply plot nerf. It's simply plot nerf.
Are you
dumb? Oh my fucking god!
I'm sorry. But wait. Are you saying that he was nerfed? Then how does he scale to Momoshiki? If anything, he's stronger now. The fact that he's able to trade blows with base Momoshiki, who has a much better feat, right, than anything Kaguya can legitimately be argued for, does not mean that Sasuke's been nerfed. He's much stronger now. The fact that his space-time jutsu is much more impressive than it used to be.
Y'all forgetting the entire plot, really. First of all, there's nothing. Hold on. Listen. That whole thing here.
Your argument is basically that everything is plot-induced stupidity except Sasuke.
Madara himself literally debunked the no limit fallacy. He said the
Rinnegan. He did not. You cannot debunk a no limits fallacy. Do you know what a no limits fallacy is?
It's basically saying that there's no limit to the ability, which Madara did. He said the Rinnegan can absorb all jutsu. Now back to what I was saying.
That statement has no basis, though. It's literally contradicted multiple times.
So you saying Kishimoto is wrong?
It doesn't matter if Kishimoto says if it can absorb all chakra. You know what Death of the Author is?
First of all, bro, look. The fact of the matter is, there's nothing proving that Sasuke couldn't absorb that.
I just literally
Furthermore,
it.
Man, he really just dodged that entire proposition.
He does not dodge any
Oh my God.
any of Momoshiki's techniques. He does not absorb the bomb that Naruto had to basically stop.
Hold on. Amir, I got a question. Are you going to sometime during this discussion, even though it has every property of a debate, are you at some point going to win one argument?
And Amir,
I don't care about you. Wait, hold on. This is a discussion. I'm not concerned with winning an argument. What I'm talking about is
you mentioned pain, right? Wait, Amir, let me add something in. You said pain, right? We can't really use like pain as a comparison to argument.
Sasuke has a superior Rinnegan to pain.
Okay, but I'm going to get to that in a sec. You said we can't use the 5-second thing, right? So in that case, right?
When I say we can't use that at all,
you said earlier when I was saying that, like for the boil release.
No. I said that was irrelevant because I'm not saying. I said Sasuke only needs to do it. It's not like he needs to spam that jutsu constantly. So it's irrelevant.
Okay, I already explained why that would be irrelevant because Naruto's faster with the boil. But anyway, Sasuke's only shown usage of absorbing chakra requires physical contact with the being, right? So it's not just if the attack is too fast for him, he's freaking gonna die. He's not passively absorbing from his own body. He requires to use his basically his fist or his hand.
That's blatantly wrong. You appealing to a plot nerf. You do realize that moderating
appealing to plot nerf.
I am not appealing to plot nerf.
Bro, Amir trying to sound big. Bro, it's big brain time.
Okay, Amir, can you show me one example?
Let me explain this.
Okay, can you show me one example?
Moderate himself. Moderate absorbed
I don't care about the statement. I've already debunked it. Can you show me the motion for absorbing chakra being anything beyond the regular show that like hands out to absorb the technique? Madara literally absorbed the Rasen Shuriken like a few millimeters away from him.
Okay. That just the point is Shuriken is not too fast for Sasuke to react to. He literally has a Rinne Sharingan. He has precognition beyond Naruto's. So he can
prove that. Definitely prove it. He can prove that right now that he has better precog.
What do you mean prove that? Naruto what is Naruto precognition? What is it? Sensing evil?
He dodged the light thing.
Literally from the beam. It's also through sensing and precog that he can deal with the limbo.
Yes, it is.
That's literally just reaction speed.
Wait,
No.
He senses danger.
It's literally omnidirectional danger sense. What are you talking about?
It's like Ultra Instinct, man.
You literally like it is, except for it doesn't make you dodge like Ultra Instinct does.
Oh, no,
an example of it, Amir, would be do you remember when Naruto saved Tsunade from Pain? Like before Pain even readied an attack, Naruto could sense that he was going to attack and properly got in the way. There's a panel showing that Naruto's reacting to a Pain that's not moving.
So case in point, Naruto is comparable, if not better precog, is faster overall, especially with Boil. Sasuke was not holding back, Naruto was. They were only arguably comparable.
Wrong.
We literally just went over this for about 20 minutes.
Nope, Sasuke literally said Naruto was trying
Amir,
to
you can argue that all you want. It doesn't make it right.
Y'all ignoring facts, bro. Y'all literally ignoring facts.
I'm ignoring facts. Oh my gosh.
Let me ask you this question. This Sasuke said Naruto was trying to Yes, he said Sasuke was trying to kill him. Thus, that whole idea of him not going all out, that's debunked.
He says that after he absorbs the chakra and after Naruto absorbs the Sage chakra.
Wait.
Amir, he only says that when he uses the Rasen Shuriken. When Naruto uses his literal strongest.
Did Naruto say, I'm not trying to kill you?
Also a scene where Sasuke literally tells Naruto to go all out?
Yes, he does. He said, you can't keep on the defensive like that. You'll die if you do that.
And Sasuke
yes, I posted
says, after that blast, he says, I need the power of the Bijou. He says, I literally kill him anyway. Someone repost that?
Him not trying to kill him is irrelevant. Him not
it's
trying
not,
to kill him.
Actually. It's very relevant.
No, because he can't kill him. There's nothing he can do.
Literally relevant. He says that he acknowledges he cannot win without the Bijou.
Wait. There's some way. Okay, hold on. So if Naruto's not able to kill him, right? He doesn't have the power to kill Sasuke yet. He's on the defensive, not trying to kill him. What does that say about Naruto?
All I'm saying is he can't kill him because Sasuke can absorb all of his juices.
Okay, cool. I heard you said that. Answer my question.
Absorb his jutsu in a specific
Hold on,
motion
Cyber.
that requires him to be fast enough to react, which he is not, especially in Naruto Stack's boil release.
No. He is fast enough to react because he blitzed Madara just like Naruto reacted to Madara. So he's
You're just going down the same line of stupidity, dude.
You alright, dumbass.
You just said Madara was holding back.
There is literally a data book statement in which it says that Naruto with his 6-pass mode has better reaction time than Madara.
He's incapable of killing Sasuke. There's literally nothing he can do. He tried to do a tail beast bomb. Sasuke can absorb it. He can.
I mean, if we want to wank, right? If you want to wank,
oh my god, we've literally been over this point.
All right,
Quit repeating yourself.
Amir, you want to wank like that? I can wank too. There's a statement from the data book that the six pass basic like mode, right, gives understanding of all things. So Naruto would literally know about all of Sasuke's techniques before Sasuke even uses them.
Wait, hold on. That's a hyperbole, bro. You can't use it.
Hey, Edgar. I talked to a few of the guys from the Naruto community on Comic Vine, and they're like more knowledgeable than our boy Amir right now.
There's also the fact that
Amir, I'm gonna speak like Amir. I'm gonna speak like Amir. Amir is one of the least knowledgeable people I've ever seen on the series, and he doesn't understand when he's getting clowned.
You say you're the most knowledgeable person on Naruto? That is what you say.
Amir. There's also the fact that in the data book, it's stated that his Sage Tail Beast Rasen, like when he throws those 9 Rasen Shurikens, right? That's like the most impressive ninjutsu. So they even like talked that like it'll be like.
If he had to understand all things, he would understand Momoshiki and Kinshiki was coming to Earth and etc. He would understand how to counter. He would understand.
I even acknowledge you're okay, Amir. The problem, right, with that is you're using hyperbole to wank Sasuke, right? I'm saying if I want to do the same thing, there's a statement near me that puts him above Sasuke. You're literally using hyperbole that he can absorb all jutsu, right? Which is, as I've already shown, wank hyperbole.
Not a data book. That's a manga statement, not a data book statement.
So what? It's contradicted in the manga.
Oh. Wait a minute. Are you saying that a manga statement can't have hyperbole?
Okay, are you aware of the Sasuke, like the translation that like Madara can destroy all things in creation? So are you saying that's legit?
My point is.
Then I'll use the mistranslated version. That Madara can destroy all things in the universe with the Susanoo.
Oh my god.
Look at Sasuke lacking here. He used his ability once, he can't use it again.
Okay.
Bro, look what this dude is saying. If Sasuke fought someone who could destroy all things, why wasn't Sasuke destroyed? That defeats the purpose and it proves he could not destroy all things.
The 10 Tails gave birth to the universe. Like, there's a data book statement that says that. So, the 10 Tails is universal.
Yeah,
that actually may not be incorrect, to be honest.
Tamari's universal.
What Madara said that he could crush the universe?
I said that.
The data book says that Tamari can blow away a universe.
Okay, look, my point is...
Does that mean Tamari's stronger than Madara?
I'm not the one who's using data book. Cyber is. He's the only one using data book. I'm using actual...
Amir, do you not understand? We're making fun of you.
Amir,
you're right. You're using filler scenes from the anime. Good job.
Amir, what I'm bringing up is I'm not using it as a legit argument. I'm bringing it up that if you're going to use hyperbole, right, to wank Sasuke, I can do the same thing for Naruto. And if you're going to use the anime, then literally the anime contradicts the fact that like, Naruto tried to stop himself, and that's what gives Sasuke the time to use it. He literally was holding back.
I used the manga statement for Madara. But anyways, here's my point. If anything, Sasuke can literally just switch places with him and not get hit by.
Hey, does anyone have the scan of when Madara absorbs the Rasen Shuriken in the manga?
So you ignore my point.
Yeah.
Yep. Like
you ignore my point. Anything else? Anything
you want to argue on Madara's?
Hold on. Anything else is irrelevant because Sasuke can switch places when Naruto attacks. Thus, he can make himself.
But he didn't.
He didn't. Spam that, and Naruto's still faster.
Him not doing it doesn't negate the.
Here's a scan. Hey, no. Here's a scan of Sasuke literally not being able to do that.
What are you talking about? Not being able to do?
Oh, Cameron. I was hoping
he
for the
used
manga.
it.
That's
Right,
his
so right
Body
here,
manga,
right?
One.
I can get the manga one. So
I'm
he
not
used
talking about,
his
I'm not talking
ability
about the
once,
Kaguya
right?
effect. No. I'm not talking about the Kaguya.
Okay, well he never used it any other time. So I don't care.
He was fatigued.
So
And he actually did.
no, no. This is after he used it once. After he came back from the desert,
He
and
was
then he said,
fatigued.
"Damn it, I can't use it right now."
He was fatigued.
There you go,
Yeah,
Cyber.
he literally
Oh,
he used it
okay.
one
Amir,
time. Fucking
let's
fodder.
Amir,
He was
let's
fatigued.
debunk it. So when he absorbed the Rasen Shuriken, he even acknowledges it has
And
too
actually-
much energy. That implies
actually-
there's a limitation.
No, point being, he was fatigued. Anyway, all we need to do.
No, I'm talking about modern tech discussions. Wait, stop.
Can
Everyone
we
stop.
end this debate?
Tech discussions.
I don't
Look
care
at
about
the
modern right
fandom
now.
just
Stop
posted.
talking to me about modern.
Go to
I'm
conclusions.
talking about Sasuke and the fact that he was.
Modern is
Cyber
irrelevant
conclusions?
because you keep using a statement from modern that he can absorb all chakra. I'm literally debunking that right now. I posted it.
Conclusions.
I'm off of that. I'm not talking about that. What I'm saying is,
Conclusions.
even if you want to argue, he can only do it once. All he would need to do is do it one time. Like, it caused Naruto to kill himself with his own attack. Point being, he
It's
can
literally not going to get the opportunity if Naruto's going all out. Naruto
no.
knows
Yeah, look at
what he's
Naruto
doing.
cutting off
He also
Kaguya's
has
arm,
precog.
blitzing her.
All right.
Look at
Let's
Sasuke getting bodied by her.
No.
Sasuke
Sasuke still has better precognition, and point being, he can.
You haven't been able to
we already
prove that.
just proved that, bro. Look what
You
You
Dante
haven't been able to prove
posted.
that.
You have not proved it at all.
I'm guessing.
Cyber.
I'm guessing what?
Okay,
Sasuke,
Cyber.
when he got bodied.
That's literally what the Sharingan guy
All right,
is.
you want
Precognition.
conclusions? Or go to
Cyber. This
What?
is a bigger circle than fucking fat bastard from Austin Powers is go to conclusions.
All right. So you want conclusions? I'll do it really quick. Sasuke is consistently shown throughout the Vote 2 fight to be weaker based off of statements and actual showings, requiring a massive amp to even be comparable. And he even acknowledges that once the amp is gone, he needed that to even stand a chance to try and win. So Naruto doesn't use the boil release through the entire fight, which is stated to increase his physicality and speed, so he can still blitz him. He knows all about basically most of Sasuke's techniques from like experience with basically like Pain, Madara, Obito, and he's seen Sasuke use that swapping technique before. He also has better precog since Sasuke has been shown to have better precog based off just Sage mode alone, not if not a enhanced Sage mode.
What's the precog?
And then pretty much throughout Vote, I mean, like before Vote 2, basically it's shown consistently that he's still stronger. That Sasuke needs Jugo, and literally the only argument for Jugo not amping at that point is a visual, artistic change that I've already dismissed by showing the Chidori example. That
would have amped Naruto and Sasuke. So that's irrelevant. That would have amped Naruto.
This is his conclusion. Hold on, Amir. This is his conclusion.
Last part of the conclusion. This is something we did go over. If you want to argue off of just pure wins, Naruto arguably has more, defeating Sasuke at the very beginning by tying him up. Having shown more AP output, he would have killed Sasuke if Kakashi hadn't stopped him. With Sasuke only having one barely win at Vote 1, and it's shown throughout Vote 2 that Naruto is still basically stronger.
The whole wins thing, that's wrong because in terms of wins,
Donald Trump.
You can't address points in a conclusion.
I'm talking. He's
That's
done.
responding to someone's conclusion.
Bro, chill. I'm done.
You cannot do that.
So stop talking.
No,
you're responding to his conclusion.
Go ahead and conclude.
He literally said he said that was it. So, the whole
okay, look, right? I never said you couldn't conclude. I said you cannot respond to his conclusion.
Go ahead and conclude.
If you want to conclude, do it now.
Right, I will mute anyone that talks during when you're talking right now if it's an actual conclusion, right? So go ahead.
Except Amir, because he's above the rules, you can't mute him.
Obviously, I'm not muted, but anyway, go ahead.
You said what? No, if you mute me, you get in the role check.
I just said I won't mute. I just said I won't mute you. I said I will mute anyone that interrupts your conclusion if it's a legit conclusion. If it's not just you attacking my points like a rebuttal. Conclude. So just give a conclusion.
No, I can. If your conclusion is right into what I was about to say, anyways, that it doesn't matter. I can still say what I was going to say. No, it was
say it.
As far as the wins go, Sasuke